Welcome guys. Now in this section we will see how we can do the trip circuit supervision. So trip circuit supervision can be monitored or checked by two methods. Method number one is using a lamp, and method number two is by using a trip circuit relay. So using a lamp is basically a very old technique, but nowadays trip circuit relays are used most commonly. So TCS is checked also during two states of circuit breaker, when circuit breaker is open and when circuit breaker is closed. So we will check the each method one by one. So here you can see the circuit diagram is shown. In this one, the trip circuit and tripping coil is monitored by a lamp. So here you can see this is the production relay, and this is the solid positive supply, and it is now feed to the production relay. When the relay operates, and this is the two contacts, 52A and 52B. 52A follows the breaker. It means if the breaker is closed, this contact is closed, and if the breaker is open, this contact is open. Whereas 52B is following opposite of the circuit breaker status. It means if the circuit breaker is open, this contact is closed, and the circuit breaker is closed, this contact is open. Here you can see the resistor. This is the lamp, and this is the resistor again. Here you can see the tripping coil, and this is the normally close contact of the circuit breaker. So this is the normally open contact of circuit breaker. So here you can see if for example the breaker is closed, 52A will be closed, and this contact, which is NO contact, it will also will be closed, and when there is a fault, the relay will operate and this contact will be closed, 52A, and supply will be reaching to trip coil, and it will ultimately trip the breaker. So this is the simplified circuit. Now we will see how this lamp is working. For example, now if there are two conditions which has to be monitored by this lamp. One is open position of the breaker, one is closed position. So first we will check the open position, how this lamp is monitoring the healthiness of the tripping coil. This is the open condition. Now you can see the positive supply, which is solid positive, which is coming to the lamp through this resistor, and then negative you can see from here, because this breaker is open, so this contact is open, 52A is open. So here you can see it will come down through this resistor. 52B is closed because it is opposite of the CB status, through this strip coil, and this contact, it will basically lamp will be energized. So this is the circuit for the lamp in case the circuit breaker is in open position. Now if you see this, if the circuit breaker is in the closed position, in that case you can see that if the circuit breaker is in closed position, then 52A will be closed, and DC supply will be passed through this point, tripping coil, to 52A, and from this lamp to this resistor, and this, it is a solid positive is coming here. So lamp again will be energized. So these are the two methods. This is the lamp method. By using a lamp, the supply is monitored, the tripping coil and the healthiness of tripping circuit is monitored. So here you can see the another method is sorry for the point that I mentioned. This is again the connection. This is not the normally open or closed contact. This is a solid connection available here in the ladder diagram. So now we will see the next tripping coil supervision by the relay. So it works on the same principle as lamp, except that the relay is always picked up when trip circuit is healthy. So it means that the relay is, instead of glowing by the lamp the healthiness of the tripping coil on the circuit, the relay is picked up, and the TCS relay will operate when DC supply is disconnected and give alarm may close block the circuit breaker as per scheme. So here you can see very easily. Here basically there are two coils for the trip circuit supervision relay, A and B. The coil A is energized when you can see the circuit breaker is closed. When the circuit breaker is closed, then this contact 2, let's discuss the circuit. This is a protection relay. This contact number 2 is SS fixed lockout, number 3 is air pressure lockout, number 4 is circuit breaker auxiliary contact, 5 is optional contact, may be required in scheme, TC is a trip coil, and R is basically the resistor. So you can see there are two coils. One coil will be monitoring the circuit breaker in closed position, whereas the another coil will monitor the circuit breaker in open position. So we will see how this functions. Here you can see if, for example, if the circuit breaker is open, let's see the condition number 1. If the circuit breaker is open, this contact will be open also, and this is the basically an O contact. So supply will be coming written negative through this contact is open, so it will be from B to resistor. And if the circuit breaker is also healthy, this negative will come up to this point, and in this case you can see, and the positive is coming up to this point. So in this case the relay B, you can see the B1 relay will picked up, because it is getting negative from tripping coil, and positive is coming from the resistor coil A and up to resistor to B. So this is energizing basically the coil B. Coil B is designed in such a way that it will operate even there is a voltage drop due to TC and coil A and the resistor. So the coil B will picked up. So when the breaker is, for example, closed, in that case the contact number 4 will be operated, it will be closed also. So the coil B is bypassed in this case because it is short circuited. You can see the resistor and B is short circuited, and in that case this contact will be open. The negative will be, in that case, will be going through TC from 4, 3 to 1 to A. It is reaching up to A, and solid positive is coming from this resistor to A. So now when this coil is bypassed, the resistance of the circuit and voltage drop of the circuit is reduced. The coil A is designed, if this coil B and resistor are bypassed, then it will pick up, and also it will give the healthy signal, and it will monitor the tripping coil and the breaker is closed. So coil A is monitoring the tripping coil when breaker is closed, and coil B is monitoring the tripping coil when the breaker is in open position. So during this opening and closing there is a transient condition, and in this one basically a RC circuit is installed, which can hold the relay during this changeover up to 400 milliseconds, so that the relay should not operate during changeover. So this is how the trip circuit supervision is working. Thank you very much.